found it funny too, just knowing that you used to work at a hospital, so I can say that that's like a transition from going from that type of doctor to Dr. Sex. How did that come about?
So it's funny. I was hanging out with Damien in New York. It was like after a photo shoot of ours to promote our tour. And we were just driving around Brooklyn. And there was this giant billboard that said Dr. Sex, like gigantic.
Where'd the voice come from then? Is that just Brooklyn then?
It's actually, okay, so Cannibal Kids has this thing called bro voice. So like, bro, it like kind of sounds like this. And when they're fooling around, like the bro voice comes out. So like when I saw Dr. Sex, I was just like, man, you must be like the person who made that is so confident that their tag is Dr. Sex. It's hilarious. So then like I don't know, like Damien and I, when you put us together, we just like, we're both creative. So we just like come up with the weirdest shit. So that was just like a normal day hanging out with us. So like we see this thing and we're just like, Dr. Sex. And immediately it's like a Brooklyn voice because we're like driving around in Brooklyn. So I'm like, hey, my name's Dr. Sex. And then like we're just creating this character and we just start talking like this dude, and it eventually morphs into this thing where he's talking like this, and it's like, okay, where is Dr. Sex from? He's from Brooklyn for sure. Like he's 47, he's, you know, he only cares about making money, and like we just like start just, I don't know, riffing. So yeah, so before you know it, we're like, clean your urethras, like I'm the Doctor of Sex, you know, like just making up just the craziest shit. And I don't know how he even came about. Like, I think like when I dressed up as Dr. Sex, it was just like I had this lab coat and I had these steampunk goggles and I just had a mustache. Like the mustache is ripping apart, by the way. It's so like not legit. Like the costume is just so haphazardly put together.
It's all the cunnilingus that Dr. Sex is having. That's why
Yep.
the mustache.
Yep.